Hey everyone, Great Power 60 here. I'm just coming outside. It is cold and cool. Cold for Mom. And I just stuck my hair up. It's due to be washed today. And of course I'm having my I'm sorry cigarette. I'm just sitting out here for a few minutes while I catch my breath and tell you about my second visit to my brother. Sorry, I'm smoking, but better to smoke out here than in the house. And I'm having a cup of tea, but it's not Tea With Me Tuesday. I filmed a Tea With Me Tuesday, I called it, because I had a lot I wanted to say, and I was in my jammies, I wasn't dressed, I didn't have my hair done or nothing, and I was talking about how I was tired. Mom went to bed at 5 and I fell asleep around 5:45 and slept 4 straight hours of deep, beautiful sleep. And then I got up and I was up all night. I'm a firm believer in just, sleep when you need it. Whether it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon or whether it's midnight, I don't know, whatever. Anyway. Hello, little guy. My little friend, my little squirrel friends are visiting. I've got lots of little birds coming to my, of course I keep buying big bags and I have it filled. And I had thrown down some peanuts. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to put this anywhere. So if I hit the mic, I'm sorry. But I think it was Dollarama. Yeah, it was Dollarama. I found these roasted peanuts. The last one I bought, there was salt on them. And what I do is, I throw them so they won't come up on my balcony. They're so sweet. And the only reason I didn't want them coming on my balcony is, I don't mind, but I had planted some strawberry plants and they were just starting to grow and it had a little flower on it, and I noticed the little buggers are digging in there. So whether it's to get the seed from, there we go, that's enough. I'm on the second floor, so throwing them down and watching them. Grabs one, takes off, nibbles on it and comes back. Chilly today. So the reason I'm on today is Sunday, and I'm going to do this in real time. I'm actually going to upload it today. Now I just twisted my hair and put it up. It's due for a wash. I had pre-recorded when I washed my hair, and I think that was on Monday or Tuesday. Today's Sunday. So I could leave it for another few days, but what the heck, it's a rainy day. We may go for a quick drive just to get Mom out of the house. But right now, hello little birds. I'm sorry, you want your breakfast and I'm here interrupting. You can still go on the other side of my balcony. Sure you can. Except I'm smoking, I'm sorry. Anyway. Your prayers have really been helping. My deep, heartfelt prayers have been heard to a certain degree, where I'm feeling so much better. My mom and I went to visit my brother yesterday. There's people going to be going by, and I might be just talking a little lower, simply because, and there's the mic, they probably think I'm crazy. Oh. One of the things about my apartment building, there's 3 complexes in our big complex area here, our little residential area, and dogs are welcome, pets are welcome. pets and children. But there are only 1 and 2 bedroom. There's no 3-bedroom apartments here. So many of the apartments. Hello, little one. A little bird has come too. Oh, I wish I could turn my camera around. I'm glad you're brave. Anyway, so you're allowed pets. Oh. So you're allowed pets and so on. And you'll see a lot of people going around with young dogs. That obviously COVID has stirred something that you need, that companionship. And I hope that they develop really, really sweet bonds with their new fur babies. And anyway, that's not what I wanted to talk about. So yesterday, Mom and I went to visit my brother. It was a good day. It was an awesome day. He was more lucid. He was more cheerful. You know, he still keeps his eyes closed a lot. He's hunched over. Sorry, truck. But he has this wheelchair that is very adjustable. So if he tends to hunch over, they tip it so that he's more upright this way, so that, you know, instead of always being bent down, he's looking up. And I don't think he knows me, but I think he knows by my voice, talking to him softly and reassuring. And I showed him some video. I showed him some videos of when we were little, of a sample of what I showed you guys. But it's longer. There was a lot more camping business going on, and him dressing up and swimming. He was a fish. My brother was a fish. He loved the water. I have groups of birds that are saying, "Go back in the house so we can eat." So cute. We took him outside. There's 2 areas. We could have gone out the front door. There's a big park in the front, and in the back they also have kind of a more private park. And we took him out, and he wanted to sit in the sun because we were kind of in the shade a bit. For me, because I don't like to be in the sun, the hot sun. And he wanted to be in the sun, so did Mum. Now, Mum her 10 minutes were up. She was getting a little bit annoyed. I hope you can't hear me. She's watching TV in the living room, but she wanted to go. She didn't know who this man was, and she wanted to go. So I kept explaining to her. Oh my gosh, about 12 birds came. They're just dying to come and have some food. I won't be long, I promise. I won't be long. And the other little squirrels come back to get another peanut, and off they go. And I had to be a little firm with her and I say, "No, Mom, we're going to be here for a little while. We have to watch for Brian. That's my brother's name. We have to look after Brian for a little while." And then she kind of calmed down, and we went out and sat in the sun. She was a bit chilly. It was windy, but it was sunny. But she didn't have a sweater, and I should have brought it. It was in the car. Crazy me. But it was a good visit. I felt calmer. I felt better. I was happy to be with him instead of being frightened and shocked. Oh, a bus. Because it's Sunday, there shouldn't be that many buses or traffic like there was the other day. But anyway, little bird even came this close. Hello. So I relished it. I absorbed the sweetness of him. And although he can't communicate, I can ask him questions. And in the last visit, when I was very upset, I asked him, "Are you happy? Are you happy here?" And I was holding him and I was sitting close. And he goes, "Oh yes, oh yes." Now, whether that was just a response or not, I don't know. I don't know. But what I do know is that the second visit was a good visit. We had a good talk, even though it was one-sided mainly. But I was holding him. I was touching him. I was feeling like a weight had been lifted off of me. And I think that all of your prayers have helped me to... I'm going to get teary. And I don't mean to be teary today. It was a good visit. It was wonderful. I felt, because I knew the place, because I had seen him and everything. And I have a bunch of pictures I'm going to bring. I didn't download the music for him because we were busy, so we weren't in his room in a quiet place, and I didn't want to disturb anybody. But I asked him, I said, "What kind of music do you like? Do you like the Beatles?" "Oh yes," he said. And I said, "Oh, the little birds, they're just dying to come and eat. They want me to go in. I won't be long." Imagine the birds, the wild birds, are dictating my life. They're a joy to watch. They come and they chirp. I had a dove yesterday. It spent about 20 minutes on my balcony, just nibbling away at the food and looking around, and almost like it was saying, "It's going to be okay. You're going to be okay." And I think that that's important for me to hear these messages, because I think a lot of things were happening. There was guilt because of COVID and not being able to visit and not being with him and things like that. But now, that was the past. Now we can get on with our visits. We can spend some time together. My sister-in-law is going to be going, I think it's Chicago, to visit her sister. I think her sister has cancer. And I guess they're trying to decide what course of action to take. So it was important for her. She's very close to her sister. To go and visit. So she'll be gone for a week, and during that week I'm hoping to be able to get out every day to see my brother. It's a nice drive. Mom enjoys the drive. It's a little bit far from here. It's about an hour. But distance in a city is different than distance in the country. When people walk by, I tend to kind of quiet down. To me, to take an hour to go somewhere, it's not far, because I'm still within the city. Whereas if, I suppose you live in a small town, an hour is like, oh God, that's a long drive. But here there's traffic, and there's the city, and there's things to look at and things to do. And Mom really enjoyed the drive. And the first time I went, I kind of took the route that was on Google Maps. I kind of took that route, and I'm familiar with that whole area, because when I worked with my girlfriend, she lived in Barrhaven, which is quite far out south of the city. But we used to take a lot of those big long roads, and so because I was familiar with a couple of the roads to take, I took a different route. oh, I'm sorry, little one. And it was an enjoyable. Mom enjoyed the drive. It was great. And we spent an hour with my brother. And that was pushing it for me with Mom. It was really pushing it. I'm going to be going in soon, babies. I'm going to be going in soon. They're all looking to get a little nibblies for their lunch, or for their brunch. But it was a good visit, and I just wanted to let you know that my heart has been lifted. The weight off my shoulders has been lifted, and I'm feeling more, not resolved, that's not a good word. I'm feeling more at ease. I'm feeling that he's being well looked after, and the people are so nice. Oh my God. I've been to, with relatives, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different nursing facilities, 2 retirement facilities for over 55. You have to be over 55 in some of them, and some of them have assisted living. And actually, my aunt and uncle, before they passed away, had been in 4 different ones. They'd go and they'd spend some time there, and they didn't like it, or they didn't get the service they wanted. They were very proud people. My aunt was my godmother, and we just know that they lived a certain standard, and if the place was not up to their standard, the food quality, whatever, they moved on. They would stay a couple of months, try it out, didn't like it, moved on. And you know what? Everybody should do that. If you don't like a place, move on. Now, it's different when you've been placed somewhere, because if you need it, like my brother needs assistance all the time, some places, if you need constant assistance, it's hard to transfer. Because there are so many needs for so many beds, and there's only so many openings. Sadly, someone has to die or move to another place before a room or a bed is available. So the demand is quite high here. And but because they lived in a retirement with assisted, they could move around a little more easily. So anyway, that was them. And so I'm quite happy with where my brother is. He is in a good spot. I've been, critically observant, and it's okay. I mean, every place needs some improvement of one kind or another. But the people there seem to be pleasant enough and willing to help you. I've gone to a couple of places where you walk in and there's not a soul. They walk by you, but they don't ask you or anything. I've been there twice, and both times I've had 3 or 4 people come up at different times saying, is there anything we can do for you? And my God, I mean, that was a blessing. That was a blessing. To know that people are not only busy looking after our elderly family, but they're willing to take a minute to show you something. They're willing to take a minute to help you. And I didn't feel that in quite a few others. And I just, so far, I like it. One bus that way, one bus that way. Okay, it should be another, at least half an hour for another one. I hope. Anyway, I just wanted to come on and tell you that I've been blessed with your prayers. My heart is not hurting as badly, and he's being well taken care of. I had a better idea of what's going on, and they feed him because he can't feed himself anymore. And they're so sweet to all the people because I have kind of snuck around peeking at how they handle their patients. And it was nothing like some of the other places. They just kind of brought them in and sat them. But each person, they talked to them. They talked to them. And I am, so far, there's been, I'm maybe new, but so far, I'm pleased with the service that they're giving. To the best of their ability, these people are almost catatonic. They have them, there's a big TV screen, they have them in front of the TV screen during recreation time. Even if they can't look up, they're listening. And even if they don't understand it, it's movement, it's something. But we had a good visit. I feel much better, and I just wanted to let you know. So this video is going to be longer than I expected. Again, I just wanted to chat for a few minutes, and I'm chatting a lot longer. I'm not going to stay out here any longer because the little birds are just dying to come and have some brunch. I think it's called brunch because it must be around 10 o'clock. It's a gray day. It's cool today. It's quite cool. So every day I take Mom for a drive, even if it's just to go to the store and back. I've used up so much gas in the last week I have to go fill up. I never let it go down below half. I always fill it up before it goes below half. And it does need to go in for a tune-up. That's another one of those behind the back of my, back of my mind, subconscious, to say, woohoo, certain things got to be fixed. But we can only do things one step at a time. And we can only do things when we're ready to do whatever it is. Sometimes we're forced to do. If our car breaks down, we're forced. But I don't want my car to get it. It's a fairly new car, and it does need a good tune-up, oil change, and maybe fluids and so on. But I just wanted to come on and let you know that heartbreaking day got to me, and I wanted to share it with you. But now I want to share with you my relief, my I don't know, the beautiful birds that come to visit me and give me hope and tell me it's okay. And I'm feeling much better. And I just wanted to share that because there's nothing worse than seeing a video from someone who has been knocked around, kicked, and you don't see the after. You don't see them pick themselves up and brush themselves off and start all over again. Even though it's a cool rainy day, I love sitting out here, but I am interrupting my little feathered friends coming to visit my home. They make a mess, but it's a broom. I can sweep it up. And I love feeding them, and I love hearing them chirp. So it is raining again. I think I'm going to wait a little bit before I take Mom out. I just think that she looks so much forward to going out. And I want to thank each and every one of you for all of your wonderful prayers, your blessings, your kind words. I was really down, and that second visit picked me up. You know, we have all of these fears go through our mind, we have all of this guilt, we have all of these horrible feelings going through our mind, but the truth is, he's in a good place, he's being looked after, and I'm happy for him now. And if there's anything he needs, I'll be there. I'm going to bring, I don't know if I just mentioned it, I had it in my head. I have a whole bunch of pictures in our living room of me and Mom and his wife, Mary Lou's, and some pictures of just him and Mom. And I'm going to bring them and put them on his windowsill with some flowers. I have fake flowers. I got lots of fake flowers. I'll make a little arrangement and bring that so that it's not offensive. You know, some flowers are offensive to people, so if they're artificial, it's so much better. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And it won't be today. I think it'd be too much for Mom because it's a little bit of a walk to get to the building from the parking lot. And I think we'll go tomorrow. So I just wanted to put this up. Today is Sunday. It's raining. I think it's the 1st of August. It's a new month. A new month. A new attitude. New friends. Thanks for joining me today, and we'll see you again next time. God bless each and every one of you. Bye for now.